Wow, how exciting is this? Good evening. I couldn't hear you. Good evening. Scholars, parents, distinguished guests, School Board Trustee 6 Joyce Foreman, thank you for attending. I'm Angie Gaylord, and I'm here, and it is my honor to be with you tonight at the Dallas ISD Advanced Academic Service Scholars Recognition Ceremony. This evening, we get to recognize your scholars, all these beautiful faces in the audience. This evening celebrates the academic excellence and accomplishments of our secondary students in 7th through 12th grade in Dallas ISD. Students represent every middle school, high school, from comprehensive neighborhood schools, magnet schools, early college high schools, transformation schools. Congratulations. Your hard work and persistence is part of the reason you are here tonight. But before we start, let's not forget the support you get from your parents, your community, your family, your friends, and other educators. So at this time, scholars, you're going to love this, because I see all of y'all have a phone in your hand. I want you to text the special person in this room or in your family that helps support you along the way. And I can see the seniors smiling right now because they're kind of starting to get sad because you're going to graduate. And I want any parent, guardian, or support system in this room to please stand and be honored. I want you to stand and be honored. Thank you. On behalf of Dallas Independent School District, we are thrilled to partner with you in your child's educational journey. Look around the room. These will be the future leaders of Dallas, the state of Texas, and even the nation. It is truly our privilege to partner with you. At this time, I would like to introduce our leader, our champion of excellence and equity, the Dallas Independent School District Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Stephanie Elizalde.
Good evening, scholars and family members. Tonight is our annual Scholars Recognition Ceremony, where we celebrate the academic accomplishments of our secondary students in grades 7 through 12. We are proud to recognize approximately 9,300 students across multiple advanced academic services programs representing every single one of our middle and high school campuses. This is the 7th year that we have 12th grade Dallas ISD scholars, with more than 1,000 being recognized based on national exams. In addition, we salute over 1,100 students through the AP Scholars Program. These students have demonstrated outstanding college-level achievement through their performance on the 2022 AP exam. We are so excited to also celebrate nearly 120 seniors who have earned the College Board National Recognition Program's honor. In addition, this year also marks the 21st year of the Advancement via Individual Determination, or AVID, College Readiness Program in our district. Tonight, out of almost 4,500 AVID scholars, we honor over 500 seniors who have shown outstanding college and career readiness and are truly ready for success in our global society. Scholars, on behalf of the Dallas Independent School District, I congratulate you and we wish you much more success. Buenas noches, estudiantes y familias. Esta noche se celebra la ceremonia anual de reconocimiento a los estudiantes donde reconocemos los logros académicos de los estudiantes de los grados 7 a 12. Este año reconocemos con orgullo a 9,300 estudiantes de distintos programas de servicios académicos avanzados que representan a cada escuela secundaria y preparatoria del distrito. Este es el 7º año que estudiantes de Dallas ISD del grado 12 se encuentran entre los reconocidos. Además, se destacan más de 1,100 estudiantes del programa AP Scholars. Ellos han demostrado logros sobresalientes a nivel universitario en el examen AP del año 2022. Es un orgullo para el distrito reconocer estudiantes seleccionados por el College Board como parte del programa de reconocimiento nacional. Además, este año marca el aniversario número 21 del Sistema de Preparación Universitaria AVED en nuestro distrito. Esta noche, de los casi 4,500 estudiantes AVED en Dallas ISD, celebramos a más de 500 estudiantes del grado 12 que han logrado una preparación universitaria y profesional sobresaliente y están listos para el éxito en nuestra sociedad a nivel mundial. Estudiantes, en nombre del Distrito Escolar Independiente de Dallas, los felicito y les deseamos mucho éxito.
You have all worked so hard this year and are so deserving of this recognition by our superintendent, who so proudly stands in front of any audience just to brag about how great of a student body you are, how talented you are, and how successful you have been in every course that you have taken throughout your journey in education. We're so proud of you. And today we have so many people here today to celebrate you and your success. I'd now like to invite my colleague and a leader that I am inspired by, a leader that I admire. Dr. Mark Ramirez is our Associate Superintendent of Region 1. He is also a former bilingual teacher in Dallas ISD. He has also coached teachers and principals in Dallas ISD on science. Dr. Mark Ramirez is a proud leader of Dallas ISD because he's an advocate of our students. He knows what you can do and he believes in you and he pushes leaders and teachers to give you the best education. Please help me welcome Dr. Mark Ramirez.
Well, thank you, Ms. Gaetan, for that warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos. It is really a great honor for me to be here today, just watching you guys pack the house today. So again, give yourself also another round of applause and everyone that you recognize here in the audience tonight. Like I said, it's great for me to be here today just speaking on this Advanced Academic Services Scholars Reception, which I think, if I remember correctly, is the first time we've been back in person in 3 years. So I think 2019 was the last time it was in person, so it's nice to be back in the building in person celebrating all of you. Congratulations to all of your students for being here tonight. And I know parents, I know those of you who received that text message that Ms. Gaylord asked you to send, so wipe those tears from your eyes. But really I want to say also gracias a todos los padres, abuelos, abuelas, tías, tíos, primos, y todos los que han apoyando a nuestros estudiantes. So thank you for, again, constantly supporting them. And I know they were very touched by that message that you just sent them. All of you have worked hard to get here, to earn this recognition this evening. To me, I said at times, It seems like just yesterday when I was sitting there in your seat graduating from high school. Yeah, but if I'm very real for myself, it wasn't just yesterday, it was 30 years ago. So yeah, 30 years ago, we just had a 30-year high school reunion. But again, I go back and remember. So in preparing for my remarks here for today, I had to go back and think about my own personal journey. What got me to where I'm at here today? My path from growing up in a small town in West Texas to my current role of being the Associate Superintendent of the second largest district in the state of Texas. Sometimes I just look around and just kind of pinch myself to say, is this real? The opportunity to be able to be here today and just speak to you and just see the positive difference you guys are making in each of your communities. I will share with you this evening a little bit about my journey and how I continue to fail forward during my journey. And I'm going to say it again, fail forward. I want you to, let me see if I see hands of our scholars. Raise your hand if you have never made a mistake in your life. Parents, all right, there's never made a mistake. I share that because as you go back and you think about it, fail forward. We make mistakes. I made a few mistakes today. I make mistakes every day. Is what you do when you make those mistakes. I encourage you, learn from those mistakes as you move forward. I can't begin my story without recognizing, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, my journey. I already told you I grew up in a small town in West Texas. Ozona is the name of the town. There's actually probably more people in this room right now than there's in my entire hometown of Ozona, Texas. But I can't begin my journey without talking about my parents. My mom, yes, hats out to her moms. My mom had a 6th grade education, but she always stressed the importance of education to me. My dad did graduate from high school, but here's what I can tell you. My parents did not know how to navigate the educational system. They supported me, they were there for me, but when it was time for me to go to college, I couldn't turn to them so they can guide me. Here's what I do know. Whether I was running track, cross country, or playing basketball, and yes, I know if you stand next to me, I'm only 5'7", but I had the opportunity to play basketball. There's some advantages to growing up in a small town. But I was able to play a lot of sports, and what I do remember is no matter what activity I was involved in, I knew I had my parents in the stands that I can look for, and they were just there ready to support me and cheer me on. So from them, I learned 3 traits: sacrifice, commitment, and integrity. And I know that by you sitting here today, you know a little bit about sacrifice, commitment, and integrity. You have selected to enroll in advanced academic courses that challenge you and prepare you for your future. Along this journey, I know you've also faced adversity, but you've been resilient and pushed through. Those traits are going to continue to guide you in all your future courses and experiences. The sacrifices, as I saw some of the seniors kind of shaking their heads, when everyone's out there maybe having fun and you're here having to study for that exam because of the challenging courses. Yeah, see, I see you. Studying hard and making those sacrifices to get you where you are today. But there's 2 people that made an impact in my journey, in addition to my parents, and I'm going to talk about because this relates to education. The first one is my high school cross-country coach, and I'm going to mention him by name. I just mentioned my 30-year reunion. I had an opportunity to talk to him in my 30-year reunion and tell him this: thank you, Coach. I don't think he knew what he did at the time for me, and I did not have the opportunity to share that with him until a few months ago. And I said, thank you for taking me on that cross-country trip, walking the campus at Texas Tech University, because that visit kind of sparked something in me. That visit just went back and told me, I'm going to come to school here. I was a freshman in high school, and I told my mom and I told my coach, I'm going to come to school here at Texas Tech University. I was a freshman, so 4 years later, fulfilled my dream, went to Texas Tech University, earned my bachelor's degree there. But again, I did that because he planted that seed in me. Now here's just going back and saying, here's another thing that happened to me when I was a teacher. I was a teacher at Leslie A. Stemmons, 4th grade bilingual teacher. The second person that had the major influence on me was the area superintendent. And as I look at my role now, I see maybe that's my job right now. The area superintendent went into my 4th grade classroom. It was my 2nd year of teaching. He walked into my classroom and he said, "You're going to be an administrator one day." I looked at him and I said, "This is only my 2nd year teaching." No idea what he was saying, but I said, "Well, thank you for that vote of confidence." But what he did the same thing that my coach did. He planted that seed in me. So I'm here today because I know there's teachers that have impacted you, that have planted that seed. They said, "Jonathan, you're ready for the next step. Michelle, you're going to be the next President of the United States." As I say Michelle, Michelle has some parents in the house. But what I'm saying is, those people, your journey begins now. I encourage you to think about the steps that you're currently taking. Think about your journey. Think about the people that have already made an impact on you. I see your 7th graders up there, you're starting your journey. As I went back and I thought about my career, even growing up, there's some people that made an impact even when I was a freshman, and I can go back even before then. So who are those individuals? But let me flip it as well. You have people that have had a positive impact. There's also people that maybe say some things to you, right? The haters that also plant that seed that sometimes drive you to be successful. To me, I'm gonna say personally, I get challenged when people tell me, "You can't do this." I say, "Watch me." Some of us get motivated by that. That's you in this room. I challenge you to just take all the learning from everything that you've experienced up to this point, wrap it all up here together, and say, "You know what? I am going to be successful. I'm going to be somebody in this role." I encourage you to continue to pursue your passions and interests, to always seek out opportunities to learn and grow. I encourage you to share your journey and your story, and not just the successes, but also those failures, those mistakes you made that make you a better person. As you continue to learn and discover new things, I encourage you to maintain your enthusiasm for knowledge and to seek out opportunities to challenge yourself and expand your horizons. I'll leave you with 3 things. Remember, number 1, have fun. Sometimes things are so serious, you need to remember to have fun. I see Ms. Gaylord right here in front of me, and I know in our meetings she reminds us we need to have fun as we do our job. Number 2, learn from your mistakes. Fail forward. Number 3, keep working hard. Strive to be the very best regardless of what you're doing. Reach for the stars, dream for tomorrow, and live for today. You are already on your journey, and in this room, like I mentioned before, are our future leaders, future doctors, future lawyers, future teachers, future CEOs, potentially the next President of the United States. Once again, congratulations on your achievement. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and we will be supporting you. And parents, we will be cheering them on as they reach out their full potential. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ramirez, for your support and your words of encouragement. And, you know, I'm going to invite my colleagues and leaders here to just join me and to turn and to stand and to turn and look at this beautiful view of all of this talent. It is such a privilege to stand here and to celebrate you and your accomplishments. We come to work every day. You don't see us, you don't know us, but we're here cheering you on every day, to Dr. Ramirez's point. And I'd like to, at this time, take just a minute and ask our trustee Joyce Foreman if she could stand and just wave. Trustee Foreman is a cheerleader for all of you every day. I would also like to ask my boss, Angie Gaylord, our Associate Superintendent of Region 5 and Transformation and Innovation and many programs, if she could just stand and wave. Just and Dr. Ramirez, again, I'd like to just give you 1 minute, 1 second to say hi to everyone. Mitch Morkin is our Director of Advanced Academic Services, and Mr. Morkin and his entire team of the Advanced Academic Services team put this event together for you. And our Director of Counseling Services, Joanne Jackson Powell, helps to make sure all of you have what you need to graduate. Thank you for allowing us to celebrate you tonight. So, you are the 9th group of Dallas ISD scholars to be honored. And some of you have probably been here multiple years. Maybe you didn't get to come in person the last few years, but you may have been recognized at your campus with pins or cords. But if you have been a Dallas ISD or Advanced Academic Scholar for 2 or more times, would you please stand so that we may recognize you? In addition to Dallas ISD and AP scholars, we also welcome our avid senior scholars. And if you are an avid senior scholar, would you please stand? Thank you. For the first time, we welcome our students who are part of the College Board National Recognition Program. This program recognizes excellence on the PSAT, NM, SQT for students in underserved populations. These seniors will receive additional regalia to wear at graduation. Students, those cords will be sent to your campus. And at this time, would the 7th grade Dallas ISD scholars please stand? Seventh graders, you are receiving this honor tonight because you scored in the 95th percentile or higher on the STAR reading and/or on the STAR math test. At this time, please carefully pin your Dallas ISD Scholars pin on your clothing. And please carefully pin yourself. Congratulations, 7th grade scholars. We hope this is the first of many years being recognized as a Dallas ISD Scholar. Let's give these 7th grade scholars a round of applause. You may be seated. And at this time, would our 8th grade scholars please stand? Eighth graders, you are receiving this honor tonight because you scored in the 95th percentile on STAR reading and/or on STAR math. Please carefully pin your scholar's pin on your clothing. And I congratulate each of you and hope you carry the same work ethic that got you here tonight throughout high school. Let's give these 8th graders a round of applause. You may be seated, 8th graders. At this time, would the 9th grade Dallas ISD scholars please stand? You are receiving this honor tonight because you scored in the 95th percentile on the STAR Reading, STAR Math, and or on the STAR Algebra 1 end of course exam. Please carefully pin your Dallas ISD Scholars pin on your clothing. Ninth graders, we congratulate you. Your high school academic career is off to a strong start. Please help me congratulate our 9th grade scholars. You may be seated. And at this time, would the 10th grade Dallas ISD scholars please stand? Tenth graders, you have been working so hard, and you are receiving this honor tonight because you scored at the college readiness level or higher on the PSAT, NMSQT that you took in October, and you may have also scored in the 95th percentile on the STAR Algebra 1 end of course exam and or on the STAR English 1 end of course exam. Congratulations. Please carefully pin your Dallas ISD Scholars pin on your clothing. Tenth graders, keep up the great work as you continue through high school. Let's give these 10th graders a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. And at this time, I'd like to invite our 11th grade Dallas ISD scholars to please stand. And to our juniors, we are so close to your senior year. You've been working extremely hard, and you are receiving this honor tonight as well because you scored at or above the college readiness level on the PSAT, NMSQT, or on the SAT, and you may have also scored in the 95th percentile on the 10th grade STAR English 2 end of course exam. Congratulations. Please carefully pin your Dallas Scholars pin on your clothing. And let's give these juniors a round of applause. Thank you, and you may be seated. And now, uh-oh. Yes, I heard someone say, uh-oh. I have the distinct honor of introducing our 12th grade Dallas ISD scholars. We are 1 month away from graduation. And these 12th grade Dallas ISD scholars have definitely prioritized their education and have taken sacrifices to make sure that their education came first. We are thrilled to celebrate them today. And so, Dallas ISD 12th grade scholars, would you please stand? We are here tonight to celebrate you because you scored at or above the college readiness level on your SAT and or on your ACT exam. At this time, can you please pin your Dallas ISD Scholars pin on your clothing? As our graduating class of Dallas ISD scholars, you have also earned a cord to wear along with your cap and gown during your graduation ceremony. At this time, please put on your cord. Twelfth grade avid scholars, would you please stand? Are you standing? Thank you, 12th grade scholars. You may be seated. And I'm going to try this again. Will our 12th grade avid scholars please stand? Our avid senior scholars have completed a rigorous course of study to prepare them for college and career success in a global society. At this time, please pin your avid scholar pin on your clothing. And avid senior scholars, you have also earned a cord to wear with your cap and gown at your graduation ceremony. At this time, please put on your avid cord. Twelfth grade avid seniors, you may be seated. At this time, would all 12th grade scholars please stand together? Lots of standing today. 12th grade scholars, we are so proud of you, and we just want to take another minute to congratulate you. You are Dallas ISD. Congratulations. And I'd like to invite our 7th through 11th grade scholars to please take a good look at these students right in front of you. They are role models. They are examples of what you can accomplish through your high school career if you focus and prioritize your education as they have. Let's all give our graduating scholars a round of applause. You may be seated. Thank you. As educators, we hope for each of our students to earn the distinction each of you have earned tonight. We dream about being in a room full of hardworking students just like you. We hope our pride in you and our excitement for all the potential each and every one of you possess is evident, not just from us educators, but from all of your family members and community members here. We hope you feel that pride. Tonight is a wonderful event and a wonderful chance to celebrate you. We hope you'll remember this evening and let this feeling of accomplishment motivate you during those hard and stressful times. I'd like to offer you my personal congratulations for all of these accomplishments that you have made. We are so thankful to you and to your families as part of the Dallas ISD community. My best wishes to each of you. Now, please help me welcome to the stage our Director of Advanced Academic Services, Mr. Mitch Morkin.
Good evening, scholars. This is the fun part for me. Hey, thank you. I already get applause. Thank you for that. You know, y'all are breaking records. Look around here. We have never had not just a first floor, not just the second floor, but we've got people in the third floor up there in this house. We're outgrowing this place, and it's because of you guys we're celebrating tonight. So thank you for that. I just want to say, being up here on this stage, it is overwhelming for me. I can only imagine for everybody else in this audience what you guys are feeling. I can hear it, I can see it, and it's just, this is why we do this. This is why everybody's in this room. So I want to say something about how special y'all really are. The audience knows you're special, you know you're special, but we want to break it down just a little bit for you. So many times we celebrate athletes, as well we should, right? Athletes, their physical attributes, their willingness to just keep going. A lot of times we look at the talents of our students. Maybe it's music, maybe it's other talents. But sometimes we forget. Academics should be celebrated just like everything else. And in this case, you guys, oh yeah, round of applause for that, absolutely. You guys show the will, you show the stamina, you stick with it. There is nothing easy about being a Dallas ISD scholar in this auditorium tonight. So thank you for that. Now, you're gonna have to help me because some of y'all are really far back there, and bear with me. I was a science teacher, and I'm gonna put my math hat on for just a little bit, but again, let's break it down and see how special you really are. Where are my 8th grade scholars? Way back there, where are my 8th grade scholars? You don't have to stand up for this one, but where are my 8th grade scholars? Let me hear you. Let me hear you, 8th grade scholars. There, way back there. 8th grade scholars, I need y'all to know that out of 9,800 students in Dallas ISD that are 8th grade students, you make up 19% of that population. So congratulations for that, absolutely. Bear with me because I know I'm going out of order, but you'll see there's a method to my madness. Where are my 9th grade scholars? Let me hear you way back there, 9th grade scholars. Let me hear you. 9th grade scholars. Y'all may not know this, but there's a lot of Dallas ISD students in 9th grade. Over 12,000 students. That's a 12 with 3 zeros, 12,000. You make up 17% of that student group. 17%. Congratulations on that. The story only gets better, y'all. Where's my 7th graders? I heard you earlier, 7th graders. Where you are, way back there, 7th graders. Of the 9,400 seventh graders that we have here in Dallas ISD, you make up 13% of that group. 13%. Congratulations for that. 11th graders down here on the floor. Where you at, 11th graders? Out of 7,800 students, you make up 12% of that population. It only gets better. Where's my 10th and 12th graders? I heard you 12th graders down here. Where's my 12th graders and my 10th graders? There you go. Well, you tied on this one. Out of 10th graders, we have 10,800 students. Out of 12th graders, we have 8,700 students. And y'all make up 10% of that population. So congratulations to y'all on that. It goes without saying, when I look at these 11th and 12th graders down here, all I see is a bunch of chords in front of me. And it's worth saying again, we have AP scholars, 604 of you. We have College Board National Recognition Program scholars. And this includes, it's important to know, this includes our African American Recognition Awards, this includes our Hispanic Recognition Awards, and our National Indigenous Awards. We have 200 of you students in that category. And of course, Avid, yeah, give him a round of applause. Avid, I don't know what to say about you. I've seen y'all in action, and y'all are good. Y'all are ready for this. So Avid, we have 500 of you in Dallas ISD as seniors, so congratulations for that. I'm gonna end on that note, but just again, here's your challenge. If you're not a 12th grade senior, look at these 12th graders. It may be 1 year, it may be 5 years, but I expect everybody to be sitting in the front of this auditorium when it comes to your turn. Seniors, relish it. You're about to enter a world ready and prepared, and you will always represent Dallas ISD. So keep that in mind, and we are so proud of you. I just have to say, these smiles are just amazing up here in the front. So lastly, let me just say that. One more round of applause for everybody in here. You can't do it without your parents, your family, your friends sitting next to you. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna close it out with some of our talent here in Dallas ISD. Just one quick shout out to the many people that helped make this happen. We had, and I wanna make sure, the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy Jazz Band in the back. Let's hear it, give them a shout out for that. Skyline Leadership Cadet Corps, shout out to them. The Floral Design at Skyline. Our Hernandez Montessori Academy students, thanks for walking us in. And of course, the South Oak Cliff High School Concert Choir, that was amazing. Well, I hate to say this, but this concludes our Dallas ISD Scholars event for this year. And I just say thank you all for everything you do for this community. Have a great evening. And Dallas ISD Scholars, they'll escort you out. So, don't say. Thank you.